Dun, dun, dun. Welcome to Plant Adventures, my fun and new series I'm introducing on my channel. Welcome back. This is Jewelyn. If you're new, I hope you are subscribed to my channel. If not, hit the bell to be notified whenever I do an upload and subscribe to my channel. I'm always introducing new series to my channel, including this particular one, which I'm so excited to have on my channel. With the holiday season approaching and me being in 3 different states in 1 week, I thought this was like the best time to introduce plant adventures to my channel. And with the first episode, I got really inspired on this one to go out into my local neighborhood plant nursery in each state. So here in Arizona, as well as California and Nevada, Las Vegas. And we're gonna do a $25 challenge. Now this is kind of piggybacking off of my Come With Me series because I'm always trying to find prices and showing the varieties that each place has to offer. So I said, you know what, this is gonna be a fun one for me because I get to see what I can get for $25 and like what I would choose to have in my collection for $25. So we're here in Arizona and I will be heading back to California tomorrow, and then I'm gonna be ending the Thanksgiving week in Las Vegas. So this is going to be a fun series, and with this episode it's going to be 3 parts for this episode. So we're starting in Arizona. It is a beautiful day in Arizona. It is Thanksgiving week. It's actually Thanksgiving Monday, and my grandma and I and my uncle is doing Thanksgiving dinner tonight because I'm leaving tomorrow, and then I'm going to be spending Thanksgiving in Las Vegas with my mom at the restaurant. But anyway, we are here today to do a fun $25 challenge. Now, yesterday I took my grandma to my favorite plant nursery that I featured on my channel before, but she wasn't here in Arizona yet, so she didn't see this place. So I said, you know what? I think we should do the $25 challenge here because they have so much to offer. And since I've last been there to feature it on my channel, things have changed. The gift shop is now open with all of the holiday decorations and ornaments. I just think that place is amazing, as well as like the wreaths and just different types of plants that came through since I last went there. At the end of this video, I will sit down and talk about all 3 states and the plants I purchased in each state and my thoughts. So stay tuned for that at the end of the video. I'm really excited to see what will happen because I just started in Arizona and I'm really interested to see what I end up towards the end of the week in the next 2 states. So this is going to be very fun for me as well. So when I'm going out into the plant community and plant shopping, I'm looking at the state of the plant. Is it healthy? As well as, can I propagate it and make more babies to get my money's worth? I think of my plants and my plant collection as like almost like real estate, as an investment, because I can make my money back by making more babies. I can give them as gifts. I can sell them, and it's just like a gift that keeps on giving. So that's the cool thing about plants. $25 challenge, I am not trying to pick plants I already have in my collection. And if it is a common plant and I would want to get it for the $25 challenge, do I think it's worth the dollar amount that is going for it? There's a lot of things that I am involving in my plant process of what plants I end up bringing home for these challenges. But I definitely want to see if I can get babies in my collection for the $25 challenge that I can propagate and make more. So stay tuned to see. I am back at my favorite nursery in Arizona. I have my grandma here with me. She's never been here before. I'm going to take a look around and see what they have, but I'm really excited that I chose this particular nursery to do my challenge for Arizona. I'm not going to do a come with me, but there's my grandma and Abby hanging out here. But I'll just kind of just show you what they have if I see anything new and interesting since the last time I've been here. The calathea section. Not a really big fan of calatheas, but maybe this might be a good time for me to purchase one. This one is really nice. Look at this. See how much this guy is. Wow, it is overwatered like crazy. So here we are in Arizona. It is Thanksgiving Monday. My grandma and I, my uncle, are doing Thanksgiving dinner tonight. I will be featuring that on my vlog channel. So if you guys are not subscribed, definitely check out my vlog channel, Miss Jewelyn. And it's part of my giveaway rules when I do giveaways is that you have to be subscribed to both my channels. Fast forward, here we are talking about my $25 plant challenge that I did in Arizona. I did this yesterday, so it was like Sunday fun day for my grandma and I. So let's go ahead and talk about the plants that I got for the $25 challenge for the state of Arizona. So here is our first plant baby. Now this is a peperomia, and it's the happy bean plant, which is pretty cool. I have a similar peperomia like this where there's windows on the top part, so it's a succulent type of peperomia, and my peperomia collection is growing, so I will definitely do collection videos. If not before the year ends, after when I come back from Egypt, I think I'm going to be doing collection videos. But let me know, what do you think about this funky peperomia? As you can see, when I'm looking at plants and purchasing them for my collection, I'm trying to see, like, is there a lot of babies in here? Maybe can I pull it apart? I think I see like 3 different big stems down here. So maybe when I pull it apart, I'll have 3 different plant babies. Now this was priced for $6. I think I seen this in one of the West Hollywood nurseries for maybe around the same price or cheaper. This is definitely like a 50-50 on as far as for availability on all the different nurseries I've been going to in all these different states. I rarely come across this particular peperomia. There was another one to choose from besides this one, and my grandma and I decided on this one. I think it's just really funky and cool, and if you're a peperomia collector like me, I just want all peperomias. So I figure, you know what, Jewelyn, for $6 and some change, and you get this much, I think this is okay. So when I pull it apart in the Planting with Jewelyn episode, once this episode is done, I will see if I can get more babies off of this just by separation. But for $6 and some change, I said, why not? I think this is pretty reasonable for Arizona. Sound off down below and let me know, what do you think about my peperomia happy bean? It's such a fun, funky plant, and I can't wait to actually see my whole peperomia collection plant gang. I think that'd be really fun to see. All right, so then I was thinking, Jewelyn, for the $25 challenge, are you gonna go for big babies, like maybe 1 baby for $25, or multiple small babies that total up to $25? What would you do? Would you get 1 big baby or multiple small babies? I'm torn between the 2 because I love bigger pieces, and especially if they're very expensive. But then I think, like, but if I get smaller babies, I can get more babies for $25. All right, so then I said, you know what, Jewelyn? I was really torn on what I was gonna do with the rest of the $25 budget. This is the Royal Hawaiian Purple, and this thing gives beautiful blooms. Like all of my Hoyas, which has never happened yet, but one day I'm hoping it'll give me blooms. And I love Hoyas. I love that it trails. As you can see, it's already trailing up on the plastic hanging hook. I was really torn about getting this Hoya for a little under $20 because I knew I could get this plant cheaper in California. But I figure, you know what, this is not about where can I get the plant cheaper. It's giving you guys just inspiration and just a fun challenge on what you can get at each state at a different nursery. So this is what I ended up getting, and this is what you can get for about $20 in Arizona. What do you guys think? I absolutely love Hoyas. So I'm kind of interested to see, like, when I pull this apart, is there going to be more babies that I can pull apart by separation and get more for my money? I love the fullness of this plant already, and I'm interested to see once I take all of its little vines untrailed, like how long is it gonna be, and they can just stay on my hanging section, which I'll do a whole separate video on just my hanging plants in my patio. But so it was really hard for me to purchase these plants for a few more extra dollars because Arizona is a little bit more pricey when it comes to plant shopping compared to California, at least in my experience. And I know I could get these plants for a few more dollars cheaper, but the whole point of this challenge is to share with you what I end up with for $25 and hope to inspire you one way or another. So I'm gonna wrap up the $25 haul for Arizona here. We're gonna pick up part 2 in Los Angeles, and I'm really excited to head to one of my favorite plant nurseries in California to do the $25 challenge. So stay tuned and let me know, what do you think about the 2 plants that I got for Arizona's $25 challenge. Here in Los Angeles doing part 2. I am visiting one of my favorite nurseries in the city to do the challenge here. So I'm kind of interested because I haven't been at this particular nursery for a long time. I just want to kind of give you guys a glimpse of where I'm at for the $25 challenge for Los Angeles, and I'm kind of like struggling between, should I just get 1 plant for $25 or should I get multiple for $25? So stay tuned. I'm so consumed with all of this, and this is just one part of the nursery. Dun, dun. Welcome to part 2 of Plant Adventures. So here I am back in Los Angeles, Santa Monica, California, and after doing the $25 challenge in Arizona, I couldn't wait to get back to Los Angeles to do my plant challenge here. So I just got back and I went to one of my favorite nurseries in the city. I went to West Hollywood for the Los Angeles $25 challenge, and again, I went over. It was $25 plus tax. It was hard for me to choose a plant to get under the $25, but I'm trying to have it at $25. So it's $25 plus tax, and I got a free plant. So I'm gonna share with you my wish list plant that I got for the $25 challenge for Los Angeles. And I have it right here in this bag. So I was thinking, should I get a few plants that are common and I can get anytime? But why not, if I can, invest in my money now for my wish list plant? I've been seeing this plant at this nursery for a while now. I finally got it, so let's talk about it. Are you guys ready? Can you guess? Take a guess. Now, it is not in the greatest condition, but it's a very rare plant, and I don't want to order it online. And I finally have it. I have a begonia maculata spotted. So this is a top point of view. So this is the best one condition wise that they had to offer out of all of the begonias that they had for sale. Now this is really expensive, $25, 27-ish with tax. But I figure since I'm doing the challenge and I'm looking to spend around $25, which was the goal, I might as well go ahead and invest in my wishlist plant now. I've been wanting this plant for over 2 years now, and this is the only place I've ever seen this particular plant for sale in person. And I don't like buying plants online because I rather support my local nurseries. And the nurseries that I go to for my channel, I can just easily support one of them. And then that's like one thing I love about going out to plant shop is I can actually pick and choose exactly which one I want. So since I was able to get my wishlist plant here in Los Angeles, I got it. So as you can see, there is a little browning here and there if you take a look here, but you know, for the most part, I'm gonna try to see if I can save this. I know begonias are super finicky plants, so here's another damaged leaf here. It's kind of crispy, but this was a plant I ended up choosing for the Los Angeles challenge for this episode. What do you guys think? Would you have done the same thing too? Would you invest in a big dollar amount? Now this is not really big compared to like my $100 plant that I've invested on purchasing online. The fact that I got it in person for under $30, I'm really happy. This was on my wish list for a while, so I said this would be a perfect time for me to get my wish list plant. I'm hoping that I can bring it back to health. And if you can see here, there's a brand new leaf there, which I think is absolutely adorable. So this is the baby for Los Angeles. So let's talk about my free plant. And I already have this plant, but it was so beautiful, I wanted another one. We'll see. I'll probably maybe propagate this one just because I already have it. It's my peperomia obtusifolia variegata. And the reason why I got this plant, even though if I have it and mine is really stunning, featured it on my channel before, is just I fell in love with like the big variegated leaves. Like take a look at this. Like how stunning is that? I just love the pattern so much. So this was my free plant. So what do you guys think about my Los Angeles $25 challenge? When I head to Las Vegas tomorrow, I'm gonna do the challenge probably the day after Thanksgiving because tomorrow's Thanksgiving. I will try to get it right under $25. But as you can see with the Arizona plant haul and for today's plant, it got me like a little over $25. The plant costs $25 plus tax. I will try my best to get the Las Vegas haul under $25. I'm really interested to see what I end up choosing in Las Vegas because I've never seen a wish list plant in Las Vegas. So it'll probably just be common plants or maybe a big piece that I've never invested in, and I'm finally gonna do it now. So stay tuned and I'll see you guys in Las Vegas. Until then, happy Thanksgiving. Alright guys, I'm back in Las Vegas and I'm at a nursery that's kind of far from my mom's house, but I haven't been here for a long time. I'm in their succulent and cactus section, so I'm gonna see if I can find anything that's worth me spending $25 on. Alright guys, we are here in Las Vegas at my mom's house. Welcome to part 3 of plant adventures. I am so excited to wrap up this episode here in Las Vegas, and I want to give a big shout out to my mom. She presented me with this cute tee, which I wanted to go ahead and wear today. I love the long sleeve and just the cross ties here. And then she gifted me these brand new leafy earrings. I absolutely loved the first pair she gave me the last time I was out here, and then now I got another one, so thanks mommy. I am so excited, you guys, to talk about my $25 challenge for Las Vegas. Now, as you can see, with Arizona and Los Angeles, I was pretty lucky enough to find plants that I was either wanting to collect and have a part of my collection or on my wish list. Now, I knew coming to Las Vegas, and I've been plant shopping for a while now here in Las Vegas, and I've seen it all. There isn't any stores out here that offer any of my wish list or any type of rare plants that I'm trying to collect in my ever so much growing plant collection that grows by the week. So I was thinking, okay, from my previous past experience, I can get plants out here for super cheap. Well, pretty reasonable. So I said, you know what, Jewelyn, for this $25 challenge for Las Vegas, let's switch it up and let's focus on getting plants for sale. So even though yesterday was Black Friday and I got everything on sale today, it wasn't very different from the sales that I do get out here on any other given weekend when I'm out here plant shopping, if you know what I mean. So I didn't get any fabulous deals, but I did get a lot for $25. And what I will be doing is propagating it, and you'll see as I go through everything, I'll share the reasons why I got what I got. So the first thing that I want to talk about are succulents. And I already have a lot of succulents and I didn't need any more succulents, but I'll share with you why I got what I got. Here is the first thing that I got. And as you can see, there is a bunch of different things. I'll give it a spin here. There's a bunch of different succulents on here, and yes, this Echeveria is not in the best condition and it's looking like it's seen better days. But what I'm gonna do for this particular guy is I'm gonna propagate him by taking all of the leaves off, and then I'm probably gonna expose the stem here and then keep this top rosette here and then propagate it in water to get water roots and then get a whole new plant. And all these bottom leaves will be propagated onto dirt and water, laying out on a dirt tray and then putting it into water glass bottles. So I'll do that as a Planting with Jewelyn episode, a side project here showing you how I'm going to save this succulent even if it's not in the best condition. So I wasn't worried about that. That's gonna just be a little side project. This group of succulents here, I'm not too sure what it is, and the condition of it is not the greatest either. I'm gonna have to see what it looks like when I pull it out. But again, I can always propagate it the same way, and I can see something happening here. I'm gonna pull this guy out here. So as you can see here, there is already one succulent leaf that fell off, and that's propagating in the container. So that's what I'm probably going to do for any fallouts. I love the blushy colors of this succulent. I don't know what type it is, but it's not in the greatest condition. So we'll see when I take everything out. So that's the cool thing when you get these bundles where it's like a little succulent garden or a gift basket. You can take everything out, gut it out, and then restyle it how you want to. And if there's anything crappy looking, you can easily propagate it and fix it up. Now, the reason why I got this was because of this guy here. I'm not too sure what type of succulent this is, but he is fuzzy and I just love his texture. I don't have him in my collection, and so that's the reason why I got this particular gift basket. This planter, I'm gonna upcycle and reuse it for an upcoming gift for a friend, whether it's for a birthday or a Christmas present. I'm gonna just regift it and use it for another project. That's the plan of what I'm going to do for this particular guy. And again, this was on sale for around $5 for all of this. I think this is a deal because you have so much. And again, even if these succulents are not in the best condition, I can go ahead and propagate it and I can get multiple babies off from these leaves, this rosette and this guy here. And then I'm gonna take this guy out and put it in a whole different planter and then upcycle this for an upcoming gift. So again, for $5, I get so much, and that's the reason why I chose this as part of my $25 challenge. Now, believe it or not, if you thought that was a deal, I'm gonna show you something even better. So I got this for the same price, and this was on sale as well. As you can see, it's in like a rustic type planter, and I am going to show you one at a time what's in here. So this is priced for around $20, but it went on sale for $5, and I have a bunch of things that I'm really excited to take out and separate. So you can see right away, you can see this big statement piece here. I believe this is an Echeverria. I don't have anything like it, so I can't wait to take it out. Like, the condition of the succulent is not that bad. If you see right here, there's some damage to the ends of it, but I think in time it'll look better. I mean, it could be worse. If you look from far away, majority of the succulent is in pretty good condition, so I'm not mad at that. I mean, this itself is probably worth $5 in some places, or even more. And then I'm gonna show, this is so heavy here. So I don't know about these weeds, but if you look beyond the weeds, you can see there's another Echeverria here, if you can see that. And it's a pretty good size Echeverria. So I can't wait to take that out and save it from being smashed. And then I believe these are Haworthias. Check that out here. I see 1, 2, 3 Haworthias here. So that in itself is probably worth $5. And then when you spin it around this way, there's some random type of succulents here. I don't know if it's like some kind of sedum or Echeverria, but they're smashed. There's 3 of them. And I'm going to propagate them and just make more babies. Because it's smashed and not in the greatest condition, I'll take all of the petals off and I'll propagate it. So that's everything in this guy. What do you think? For $5 on sale, it was priced for $20. And I remember seeing it for $20. And then it got marked down for $5. So this bin, I can easily just put dirt in it. If you guys watch my Planting with Jewelyn episodes, I have like my bins filled with dirt that I use for my Planting with Jewelyn episodes. So I can easily just use this for dirt or anything on my potting bench that I want to organize. Upcycle it into an upcoming gift for a birthday or Christmas present. But sound off down below. Don't you think this is such a good deal for $5? I wasn't doing the $25 challenge haul and I walked into this nursery yesterday, I probably would have not gotten anything just because I'm only really looking for things that I'm just in awe of or on my wish list. But I think the route that I'm going for the $25 challenge for Las Vegas, getting everything that I can find on sale, I think is a good deal. So stay tuned to see me gutting this out, what the root condition is. I'm always kind of curious when different nurseries or gift shops or plant shops do these type of bundles, like what is the condition underneath this and what can I get out of it once I propagate it and separate it and all of that. So stay tuned for an upcoming Planting with Jewelyn episode. Again, I can always re-gift any of these succulents for upcoming gifts as well. So before I move on to the houseplants, I'm going to share with you my last succulent. Now this was the only thing not on sale. I guess I thought everything was on sale except this one. It was priced for about $4 and some change. Now take a look at all of its fuzziness. And I'm pretty sure this is the same family as the bear paw, Kalanchoe, Kalanchoe, but I don't know, guys. It's long and chubby. So like compared to like my finger here, like look at how long and fat it is. It's definitely giving me different vibes from my bear paw collection. Now that I think I have 3, I can call it a collection in my space in Santa Monica. I want to say it's just a different hybrid of the bear paw. Sound off down below if you know anything about this particular guy, if you have him, if you've seen him before, and what do you think about the price for $4 and some change. I think this was a really good deal. And I see a lot of cute growth. Like, take a look at that. I just love anything fuzzy. As far as for succulents, I just gotta have them. So I think, you know what I'm gonna do? This just gave me an idea. I'm gonna have to do a fuzzy succulent collection. Stay tuned for collection videos because I will do that after my end of the year tour before I head to Egypt the beginning of next year. But anyway, what do you guys think? It was the only one, and I've never seen this guy before, so long and chubby, so I had to get him. Now, the last 2 plants that I want to talk about are interesting because I wasn't looking for them, but I figured why not, because they were on sale. So here is the nerve plant. Now, I see this guy all the time. It is a very common house plant, but I never seem of any interest to have it, and I figure, well, it's on sale for $5, regular price for $6, so why not just pick it up now? So here is my nerve plant. I don't know what I'm gonna do with him. I mean, he's pretty cool. He looks a little sad over here, so I'm gonna have to give him a water. I don't know when was the last time the nursery watered him, and he will go back into my space in Santa Monica. Again, I can easily propagate it and make more babies by separation. I don't know how well this thing would propagate by water, but I can always try it out. Do you guys have the nerve plant, and how much have you paid for yours? Do you think this was worth $5? I don't know. To me, it just looks like a fancy weed, but then again, I have all of my asparagus ferns, which are weeds that grow wild in fancy pots. So I guess this is considered another one of those fancy weeds, or at least weed looking like plant that I'm going to add to my collection. But I love the little design on the plant. It definitely has its interesting characteristics that I don't have in any other plant. So I love the nerve look of this plant and the fuzzy stems of it. But we'll see. I mean, I wasn't looking for the nerve plant and didn't want one in my collection, but I'm trying to get plants for this $25 challenge that I don't have in my collection, to add to my collection and do more planting videos with. So stay tuned to see how I style this guy. Of course, I would like to have him in a white planter. I'm probably going to have to shop for more white planters because my collection grows by the week. All right, so you guys ready for the last plant of Plant Adventures $25 challenge? 3 states, 1 week. This is so crazy, but I'm going to wrap up the video with this Sansevieria. Now, yes, it looks crappy. I mean, it's not in the greatest condition, right? And I probably have this in my collection. My Sansevieria collection is really big. I'll do a collection video of that as well. But the reason why I got this was because Sansevierias, from my personal experience, can be very expensive in different cities and states. This was regular price for $6, which is very cheap to start with, but it was on sale for $5, so $1 off. And regardless of all of the damage on these adult leaves, there's so many growth here. Like, take a look at the baby here. And then if you look this way, there's like 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. I want to say 5. And I want to say this is the bird's nest snake plant. Because of that cupping of the leaf, because the regular mother-in-law's tongue is just straight up. So I believe this is a bird nest snake plant. I have a bunch of variations of the bird nest snake plant in my collection, and they look all so cute in the popcorn planters. But I got this because there were so many babies. I can propagate it and make more babies. I'm not worried about this guy. Again, with this particular plant, you can easily propagate it by separation, which I've done before, and then you can just cut the leaf here, stick the ends in water, and it'll just root up super easy. So this is a very easy plant. If you're looking to add a non-drama type plant to your collection, this is a good one. Sansevierias are very easy, and you see them everywhere as far as for businesses and landscaping in California, because they're just low maintenance type of plants. Guys, I think it'd be really fun if you guys join the $25 challenge with me. If you guys are up for it, I think it'd be really fun to see what everybody comes up with, and I'll go ahead and share all of your photos of your $25 challenge plant haul on the next Plant Adventure video. I think that would be really cool to see what you can find at your local neighborhood plant nursery. So it has to be at a plant nursery, your local neighborhood plant nursery. $25, and I would love to see what you guys come up with, because if you can see from my Come With Me episodes, every city and state has different things to choose from. I'm really excited if you guys would love to do the challenge with me for this first episode of Plant Adventures. So if you guys are game, go ahead and tag me on Instagram, Planting with Jewelyn. Also, direct message me and send me a photo of your $25 haul so I can go ahead and share it on the next episode of Plant Adventures. I can't wait to see all of your photos. Be sure to tag me, Planting with Jewelyn, on Instagram. So that is going to wrap up dun, 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 Plant Adventures. What do you guys think? I am like really loving this new series. I can't wait to see where I take this series, because it can go in any direction. I do travel a lot. If you keep up with me, I travel every week as of the last 6 months. But next week is going to be my first week that I'm staying in California, in my home in Santa Monica, for a week and a half, which is a lot for me because I'm usually just home for a couple of days. And I will be filming a lot of Los Angeles, Santa Monica content, so stay tuned. And I will be focusing on things in my collection and my home, like tours and collection videos and stuff like that. So I wanted to just kind of kick off my plant adventure series with a $25 challenge because I am in 3 states in 1 week, and I've seen so much as far as for the plant community, whether it is in a box store, a garden center, plant nursery, boutique plant shops, hole in the walls, like you name it, I've been in it and I've seen all the varieties and prices. So I wanted to go ahead and kick off Plant Adventures with a $25 challenge. Now, for this particular haul, it totaled up to be $25.24. So finally, at the last stop, I got close to my budget. So yes, I was shooting to do $25 and under for each location. So, like, it was really hard for me to do the challenge to be under $25. I'll work on it, guys, for like the upcoming challenges that I do for Plant Adventures. But it was under $25 for those 2 plants in Arizona, and then with tax it came out to $26.07. So I was a little over $25. And then for my wish list plant that I've been wanting for over 2 years now, with the free plant, it came out to $27.38 because the plant was priced for $25 plus tax. So I went over $2.38 in Los Angeles. And then for my Las Vegas haul, with all of these plants on sale except for that puffy looking bear paw succulent that was priced for $4 regular price, everything came out to $25.24 with tax. So I got better at the end. But let me know, what do you guys think about Plant Adventures? I can't wait to do more for this series. I'm really excited to go out into the plant community and do fun things, whether it is finding a plant that I can propagate and make more babies out of and do more challenges, like we'll see. But I definitely wanted to do this one to kick off this series, and I had so much fun sharing it with you guys. Stay tuned for a Planting with Jewelyn episode, seeing me take all of the babies apart as far as for this haul. So stay tuned for a Planting with Jewelyn episode featuring all of the babies that I got in these 3 states. I'm gonna have to wait another 2 weeks to get all of my Arizona babies. And yes, I did buy plants at the grocery store, which I'll do a separate haul once I get them back. My grandma will bring them over to Las Vegas, and then I'll take it back to Santa Monica. So stay tuned, because I don't have any of my Arizona plants with me, just my cuttings. And I'm really excited to play with these projects in my patio space. And who knows, I might just bring some plants back to my Las Vegas collection and have it up in my room or here in our kitchen, because this is where we get the most natural lighting downstairs. But that's it, guys. I'm going to change into a different outfit and head to Kira's house to finally do her Meet My Plant Friend episode that I've been asking her to do for 1 year for my channel. So I'm really excited. It is Thanksgiving weekend here in Las Vegas, and even if it's a holiday weekend, I do work every day. And I pretty much have only 1 day off a month between working in 2 different states and traveling every week. So for me to be able to film for you guys every day and try to upload 1 video a day is very challenging, but it's something that I enjoy doing and I'm very passionate about for everything that I do for my main channel and my vlog channel, Miss Jewelyn. Also, just a little side note, I will be traveling to Egypt the beginning of January, and I will be focusing on my vlog channel because I do vlog travel videos on that channel, and that's something I'm very passionate about. I've been traveling the world alone for 11 years now, and I love vlogging and putting content on that second channel. So if you're not subscribed to my vlog channel, Miss Jewelyn, go ahead and support my other channel and see what I will be up to in the beginning of January. And even with Vlogmas coming up, I will go ahead and try to do Vlogmas by the week, doing uploads for that. I've done that before. And that's going to be it, guys. Sound off down below. What was your favorite state for the $25 challenge haul? What did you think out of all of the plants that I got that was worth spending money on? And do you think, as far as for my Las Vegas $25 babies, with me propagating them and what I have in store for them, do you think it's a good idea? Sound off down below. Stay tuned. I hope you guys found this very fun and entertaining, and I had so much fun filming it for you guys. You can find more on my blog at ILOVEJEWELYN.blogspot.com. Happy holidays. Stay tuned for propagating for the holidays. That is going to be definitely an episode I will be featuring on my channel. I'll be filming it next week when I'm back home. Until next time, aloha from the Ninth Island, Las Vegas. Bye.